See you. Make sure the mic is going. I could make a new character, but it's been so long since I had this. It's been a long time since I've been in here. Find him? Hey, turn around, turn around.
Get away.
I'm your, what's the best? I'm your sensei in all this. I'm watching you. If you need help, I'll be right here.
Do something.
What you been up to, man?
Huh?
What you been up to? Other than getting your new TV.
That's about it this weekend. Just been trying to find a TV to buy. Went to my nephew's birthday party in Columbus yesterday, and then I went to Cowboy Maloney's in Walmart to find a TV. And I like this TV, but like I said, I just don't. I was disappointed in that I'm not sure the upscaling makes things look better than actual 1080p. It may make it look worse, but I don't really have a point of comparison because I never really played anything in 1080p before. And I know that a lot of games like you know, that they don't even run in 1080p, they run in 720p or 900p or whatever. So, you know, if you have a 1080p TV, those are going to look worse by default also.
What's this one? It's a good 1080 game. Last of Us. Last of Us is Dragon Age.
Is this game in 1080p?
It should be, yeah. Did you enable 60 frames per second? I think it's already auto.
I did.
Okay.
It does still chug a little bit, but it's a lot smoother than the PS3.
So on your character, who do you model it after?
Nobody in particular, I guess. I just kind of made him my own. You are now level 5. He doesn't really have any superpowers. He just shoots people with his AK-47. Well,
you got gadgets. You can throw bombs and
super
stuff
speed.
Like
I kind of think compared to flight, super speed is kind of underpowered though.
Yeah, I need to make a speedster because that's the last part of my trophies. It's just I can never get used to the running. It's so loose almost. Just zipping all around, especially when you like very sensitive areas. You just running all over the place.
Yeah.
Where you at? You down below?
I'm getting some abilities.
I'm coming to you. There you go. Surprised you didn't choose to be a Green Lantern.
You gotta pay for that.
Don't you got PS Plus?
I do.
Don't they get they supposed to give you unless they stop that deal, you supposed to get a PS Plus member get like a free Lantern
I don't know. They must have
DLC.
stopped it.
Did you check it out before you started?
No.
Yeah, you might want to check that out next time we play this game.
Yeah.
They'll give you free Lantern and a free green aura like I got. My Lantern look complete. I'm telling you, go to the next area.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm away. Hey, touch this guy for a quest. Right, where he at? Over here. Go on your mini map. Alright, okay, where you at then? You're not gonna go to the quest guy. Oh. I guess I can do it
We still
myself.
got fear gas barrels all over the place out there. We sent hazmat teams to find.
How do you lock on enemies?
L1. I mean, yeah, L1.
Breathe in your fear. Live the nightmare.
Barrel secured. Grab it and get out.
Good thing about playing DCUO, you don't feel like people just running in to steal your stuff. As long as you in that area when it's completed, you get credit for it.
I'm on your side. The hallucinations are getting to you. Try and fight it.
A lot of MMOs are doing that now. I'm surprised it took them that long.
Yeah.
That gas really has a hold on
I remember when Cataclysm launched playing World of Warcraft, and that was the worst.
It was annoying. Not gonna doubt that.
Live the nightmare.
All done. Can you get this barrel out of here?
There you go. You should get credit for that. You know, Compact doing everything she can to.
Careful, you're under the effects of the gas. I'll go for help. Getting to you. Try and fight it. I've got your report.
Oh, where you go? So I got this game 2 weeks after it was released. I've been following following this game ever since it got announced.
Let me show you terror.
And
Breathe in your fear.
so I was there during the whole 2-month PSN takedown.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That wasn't long after this game came out, was it?
Like, yeah, it was the same year. It was the game came out in late January, and it got hit during the summer. No, before the summer.
Got to focus.
Like, think 3 or 4 months after its release. That's when they decided to pull that stuff.
Wow.
Yep.
At least you got those free games that you probably already
That
owned.
gas really has a hold on you.
Yeah, thing is though, if like what PS3 though, I don't have a PS3 no more, so they're kind of useless to me.
I'm on your side. Careful, you're under the effects of the
Live the nightmare. Let me show you terror.
Yeah, and I doubt about just getting one just for the hell of it, but like I said, it's kind of useless to me. I mean, I can't play those PS3 games on my PS4. kind of lame. So just let it go.
The hallucinations are getting to you.
Where are you? You keep speeding by me so quickly.
I got super speed.
Yep. I'm part of the Green Lantern Corps and you're just a low budget Flash. What's up? Flash who willing to kill. Wait. Alright, we just need one more hazmat worker. Let's see. So many people in this area is kind of congested, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm glad there's a lot of people playing though. There was even a queue when I logged in.
Yeah. I think that because the new DLC just came out. Yoink.
Got to focus.
Ah, that's taken care of. Hey, you got feet. Also remember, once you get 100 feet points, you get a skill point.
Got to do the protect hazmat officer and transport their shield, fear gas barriers.
Alright, just follow
Barrels.
me. Follow me, Scarlet Speedster. There we go. Let's get up here. You on the roof? There you go.
Watch my back. I need to get this barrel ready for transport.
I kind of like how they did the lantern powers.
Should have dropped out of business school.
They're trying to do a combo of it, but
The last time I saw the sun.
here's the thing. Here's the only gripe I have with DCO. They embracing clipping. Basically, when you use a move and you instantly use another move, it kind of cuts down the animation of it. It's like,
Yeah.
what's the point? What's the point of the animation guys making all those beautiful animation for this game when you won't be able to even see it? I mean, got another one here. You down below? You talking to
Yep.
him? And at first, when the game launched, it wasn't that many people clipping at all. But when it got to the point where even the developers like encourage clipping now, it's like,
Let the fear take control. Take this fear gas barrel to the safe point.
it just got kind of annoying. And they kind of made it a little bit more simpler by adding weapon mastery, where you don't have to clip as much. But where you at? All right, here we go. Where you going? Gotta let the victims right here.
Also got to kill 20 thugs.
They'll come to you once you're doing letting the victims. They'll just come to you. Find a doctor and stand near him, because we gotta help the hallucinating patients. So let's come over here. I just love how some of these players, how they do their characters set up, looking like famous DC characters.
I like how you can actually get new gear in this game and change how your character looks as you play, instead of just having like the same outfit the whole time.
Thank goodness you're
Yeah.
here. We need
And
help
it
administering the
tailored to that. I mean, you even, if you want, you can have the same style. This is why I wish so many other games would incorporate DCUO style tab. I mean, you might see that in Guild Wars, but they have a little. Gotta use that transmutation stone for that. I know they
Yeah.
want to make some money off of it, but still.
A lot of games have appearance gear though. It's not just DCUO.
Yeah, but DCO does it better. Where all you gotta do is put it on
Wow.
once, and you have that style. I mean, you don't have to like. It's not like WoW. Like, all right, you gotta have that item in your bank for a whole bunch of time if you want to use that style again. Now, DCO, like once you wear it once, that image is now in your tab for good.
That's cool. Even if you delete the item.
Yeah, that style is yours. All you gotta do is equip it once. That's why I respect DCO style tab. That's why I regard it over everybody else's tab appearance or transmogrification. Cause they're the best. They're simply the best when it comes to this. Alright, what else you gotta do?
New patients need this injection.
I gotta get one more hazmat person.
Stay on the roof then. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. You got him? Alright. Alright. There you go. Now where are they telling you to go now?
Into the sewer.
Over here. It should have gave you a new weapon as well.
I just got one. Yeah.
Alright, I'm by the sewers. So you already played this once.
Mm-hmm.
You just never got to max level, right?
Right.
Yeah, just playing it casually, especially with me, it should be like 3 days. Shouldn't take that long. And that's if I decide to make a new character.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem it would take too long to get to max level in this game.
A new test subject. No need to breathe deeply. Even the
So who's your favorite,
small
favorite comic book hero?
I don't know if I really have one. When I was a kid, I'd probably say Batman or Spider-Man.
Batman?
I always thought that DC had the most iconic superheroes, but Marvel probably had the most. Well, let me put it this way: I think the two most famous comic book superheroes, just bar none, are from DC. But I think Marvel has a better cast or a better array of superheroes. Because most people know X-Men, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Captain America, all those guys, Iron Man. In DC, they have Batman and Superman, and then everybody after that is just kind of secondary, I guess.
No, I mean, they're getting better with it. I mean, it being way more popularized by the animated series. Like Justice League really did a great service for that. Let's say like this: at the moment, currently, Marvel had the best live action. DC had the better animated movies. That's to me.
I think it's funny how DC is starting its own how Marvel's got the cinematic universe. DC almost has its own television universe. You got Arrow and Flash, and they'll probably
It's
put
just-
Gotham in the same universe too.
Nah.
I think you could easily put the two together.
Gotham?
Yeah.
How will young Bruce Wayne be with a older Oliver Queen, older?
Well, I'm not
Barry
saying that they'll be on the show. I'm just saying that they exist in the same world.
Allen. But they probably won't go with Gotham per se. The reason why, because they're owned by different studios. I mean, let's see, CW and TNT under the same umbrella, other than Fox. So you won't see them together.
I thought Gotham was on CW.
No, Fox.
Oh, I did not know that. Huh. Oh, well,
Yep.
there you go.
So they're not gonna be in the same universe. Passing it to you. But they could. They gotta work together. I mean,
Flash
can't-
and Arrow already go
Yeah.
together.
and it's kind of annoying when they say like you're never gonna see Superman or Batman on the small screen. Like, okay, you just closed off a big window by doing that. All right, you don't have to be like Marvel. All right, y'all already fucked up by playing catch up. All right.
Well, they saw Superman on the small screen. I mean, it's called Smallville.
No, that's Clark Kent. That's
It's
called Clark
it's
Kent.
Superman.
That's called the
He was
blur.
Superman at the end of the
They-
show.
Yeah, but and even then, they couldn't never get a good photo, a good scene with him in the suit. It was just a blur, like very far off. You couldn't make it out very well.
I guess.
And even in Smallville, he still could not be called Superman. We missed that.
That's kind of like when you watch Arrow. Like they don't ever call him the Green Arrow.
They could.
He's the vigilante, like for seasons 1 and 2, and then everybody starts calling him Arrow in season 3.
I think the reason why because they building up to that. Right
They're
now, he's still
they're treating
more of a dark character.
They're treating Arrow to me is like Batman Begins, the TV series.
No.
It's
not
like the same
me.
concept
We're
basically.
indoors. How can there
The
be
guy
light
goes
indoors?
away for 5 years, becomes like this badass killer, decides to be a vigilante, fights Ra's al Ghul, you know, the same storyline. It's obviously worked very well for him, but yeah, I just always thought that was funny.
I just don't like the fact they had to lock off Batman and Superman from being on the small screen. No one even have to have their own show. They could have easily, like, they could like, all right, he can pop up like 2 episodes in a season. They had to be every single season, just when appropriate. And they can easily do like, and then we have the they already had the Superman. They can use Tom Wilson for Smallville. You don't have to use his Smallville as the background. We just know him as Superman. Cause if we use Smallville, we couldn't, cause there'd be 2 Green Lanterns. I mean, 2 Green Arrows, and it wouldn't work.
Bullets can't be real, but they'll feel real.
It just that's just the CW Superman. We just know him better as that character.
I remember when I first watched Smallville, I loved it. And then after watching some clips of it now, it looks so corny to me.
Gas.
Yeah.
By now your minds are shattered.
Let's break the rules.
I'll take you down myself.
All right.
Get
Scarecrow.
them.
Now, finally, my head is clearing. Let's
I don't know,
escape
it's just-
before we escape, shall we?
They're better off doing the television, the stronger on television than Marvel.
Thanks for your help with Scarecrow. He's certainly.
That's up to you.
I'll wrap up here and then meet you back at the station.
I mean, that's where DC shines. They shine better on television than in movies.
Oh yeah, definitely. They definitely do.
And they just won't capitalize that. Warner Brothers they got their head so shoved up their own ass. They just like no, we want box office money. We want that. And like no, you don't have to do that. DC can easily control television, while Marvel controls movies.
They want to be like Marvel and have their own
they
cinematic
can't.
universe.
They can't. All right, they already fucked it up. All right,
Oh,
when I
but
say
they try. They try.
all right, people already didn't like Man of Steel.
I liked Man of Steel.
It was alright. I mean, I don't mind it. It was alright film. It just why is DC trying to be dark? Why is DC trying to be so dark? Why is that? Why DC has to be? Why they want to capitalize from trying to go the same route as Nolan? You don't have to do that. You don't have to make everything doesn't have to be dark. All right, man. Shit.
Well, DC has always been more mature than Marvel, I think.
Well, yeah, but I mean, let's say Justice League animated series. It can be somewhat dark, but it is also funny. They know how to weave their stories better than movies. When it's at the point where I appreciate the Batman and Superman animated series than the movies, something wrong.